Welcome backstage to the QYK Guitar Pull. KC, Kathy, one and only Cory Kent. How you doing, man? You good?
I'm good.
Welcome.
Just flew in, loving the weather.
Good.
I'm it's in Texas. It just gets extremely hot and then goes straight to extremely cold. There's no kind of like fall, you know. So I'm excited to be here and got a great lineup. Play some country music. Can't complain.
Yeah.
Have you ever done one of these before?
Radio, like a guitar pull?
Yeah, guitar pull.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you know that you've got to tell like your deep, dark stories.
Yeah,
before you get into your song.
I just have to choose which ones. I have, a plethora to pick from. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
I like it.
You have a lot of music to choose from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I
So-
was talking about deep dark stories, but yeah.
well,
All your secrets.
Yes.
You tell the crowd all 100%. Your secrets.
Yes, the names of my exes, all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
Well, I got it. I got you covered.
so who are you excited to be on stage with tonight? We have Chris Jansen here, Chase Beckham. Are you a fan of Low Cash? Who are you excited to see?
Yeah. So, well, first off, Chase has opened some shows for us, and I think he's fantastic.
Yeah.
And I think it was actually, I think we played a radio show together. And then Low Cash, actually, my wife's really good friends with Preston's wife. So I always enjoy seeing those guys. And I don't know, man, country music's like one big family, really. So in some form or fashion, you kind of cross paths with everybody at some point, and you become buddies. And there's not a bad one in the bunch. So.
Well, we're going to do a little bit of question roulette.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So we put a bunch of random questions in the hat. We're going to see what you come up with.
All right. Oh,
If you pass on a question,
I can pass.
we're
Okay.
going to get you like a shot.
Oh, okay. What is your? Well, these aren't. That's not tough. Okay.
No.
I was. You got me nervous with that. Like if I pass. Okay. What's your favorite holiday family tradition? Man, we started a new one, and it's not. I'm gonna kind of deviate from the holiday thing because summers are holidays when you have kids. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
So we did this week or this past summer. We took our kids on an RV trip, and we went to. I was basically Clark Griswold for a whole
Nice.
week. It was amazing. We went to the Grand Canyon. We went to Zion National Park and camped, and we went to Lake Powell and all these Antelope Canyon. I mean, it was awesome. And we had a blast, and that has become a tradition that we'll be doing that in the future too. It was a
That's
blast.
awesome.
It was really fun. 3 kids, 6 and under, in an
Ooh.
RV. It was amazing.
You didn't want to punch a moose?
Well,
Like
Clark, we had quite a few moments where we were at the tipping point,
Right,
at the
yeah,
boiling
yeah.
point. But that's kind of like what makes it fun. We look back on those moments where we were, at our wits' end, and it's actually usually the highlights of the trip. Like my son, for instance, he was sprinting around the Grand Canyon, he's 2. He's like a wild man. His name's Canyon. Okay.
Okay.
So the first time he sees the Grand Canyon, he runs out to the edge and he points and he goes, "It's my name!" He like screams into the canyon. It was amazing.
That's
and
awesome.
And then shortly after, he had the zoomies because he was like super excited to see everything. And there were all these people from France. You could tell like everybody speaking French. And my little crazy Texas American boy is sprinting and jumping in every puddle he can find. And all these French people are looking at him like,
Whose kid is this?
whose kid is this? And I was like, buddy, you're going to fall. Like, you're going to slip. You're in Crocs, like you're going to fall if you keep running around and jumping into puddles. And it wasn't the next jump. Flat on his back, covered in mud, just all of the French people staring at him like, got what he deserved,
Right.
So, but we've had some of the most fun and memorable moments and like kind of the most stressful parent moments. So it was a good time though.
Did you make sure his Crocs were in sports mode?
Yeah, they were. They were
Okay,
in 4-wheel drive for
Okay,
sure.
good,
Yeah,
good,
they were in
good.
4-wheel drive. Do I need to do another one of these?
Yeah, grab another question.
All right. I feel good about this one. There we go. What's your ultimate comfort food? I would have to say deep fried backstrap.
Excuse me, what?
What is that?
Yeah. Okay. So in Oklahoma, I'm first off, to preface all of this, I married into an Italian family. Like my wife's like, they're fresh off the boat Italian, right?
Okay.
Like immigrated from Italy through Ellis Island. So I realized I had no culture when I married into this family because they have all these traditions. And I'm like, man, the only thing that I can think of that's unique about, just being like a white dude from Oklahoma is that we kill things and we deep fry them. Like that's it.
Yeah.
That's as much culture as I got for you. I like rock and roll. I like fast cars. I like motorcycles, and I kill and deep fry things. And fried backstrap is like when you shoot a whitetail. It's the backstrap off of. It's the two muscles on both sides of the spine. It's like the fillet of a deer.
Oh,
I was gonna say that sounds tough.
Backstrap is it's the most tender part of the deer. It's
Okay.
really good. It's like the fillet, but I feel like most people outside of, middle of nowhere Oklahoma, they will, cook it in all these different ways. We just, fry it.
Just deep
So
fry it.
that
All
when I
right.
think of home, that's kind of what I think of,
All right.
deer hunting and getting fried backstrap that my grandma, fried
Made
up.
up.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
RV
Random.
trips and
I
deep frying
guess,
everything.
man.
Yeah, let's
And
get
you know
more
what?
into
I
Kent in a
really,
nutshell.
I really don't like. My thing is, I love riding motorcycles, and I, live in Texas, and I don't feel like I'm super redneck until I leave my environment and realize how redneck the rest of the world must see me and what I do. But I feel like a pretty normal dude. But then, the fried backstrap. I'm shocked you guys didn't know
that
what that
sets
was.
you apart. No, it's
Yeah,
usually like
okay.
macaroni and cheese or fried chicken.
All right, my fault.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you, man,
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
We're so
Yeah.
happy that you're here at Guitar Pull.
Thank you.
And super nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too.
And have a great show.
Thank you all. Thanks
Yeah.
for having me. We'll see you later.